Now to a woman who was mauled to death by two pit bulls back in October. The owners of those dogs are facing a jury. The trial just started today out in Pickaway County of a woman and her son from Asheville who owned the dogs that killed their 73-year-old neighbor, Joanne Eckelbarger. Tom Bosco was in court today. There was a bit of a struggle to even get this trial underway, Tom.
Yeah, Jessica, attorneys and the court had trouble filling the jury box today. They were trying to get 12 jurors and 2 alternates. Attorneys got the first 12 jurors seated, but by that point they had run out of potential jurors to seat those other 2 alternates. That meant the sheriff had to actually go out and round up the people who didn't respond to jury duty summonses and also find some other folks who were eligible. Ultimately, they got those last 2 alternate jurors seated, and then the opening arguments got underway around 2 this afternoon. Last October, 2 pit bulls attacked and killed this woman, 73-year-old Joanne Eckelbarger. On Monday, Joanne's 2 neighbors who owned the dogs faced a jury for the first time. 61-year-old Susan Withers and her 35-year-old son Adam Withers are charged with involuntary manslaughter and felony charges that they did not contain the dogs. Prosecutors told the jury they will see results of the attack, but they'll also see police body camera video that shows the door to the Withers condo wouldn't close properly.
The door to the condo was unable to be latched. It had a towel stuffed in it. And then on one occasion, one of the officers will actually knock on the door, and the door will just open.
And prosecutors say they'll show evidence of how dangerous the dogs were. After one was shot by police, it still managed to fight back.
And the second dog you'll see on video goes back and still bites Joanne while she's on the ground, even with rounds in its system. And you'll see that it has enough power to bust back through the screen door and go back into the house.
Adam Withers' attorney declined to make an opening statement, but his mother's attorney says the woman wasn't at fault. She says Adam took his mother to work at 5:30 in the morning and that Susan Withers wasn't even home when the dogs got loose.
The dogs didn't get out of the house at 5:30 in the morning. The dogs didn't get out of the house at 6 o'clock in the morning. The dogs got out of the house around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're not going to hear is that Susan Withers did anything or that she failed to do anything. You're not going to hear any evidence that Susan Withers failed to confine her dogs. In fact, to the contrary, she did confine the dogs.
It is 4 women and 10 men on that jury of 12 jurors and 2 alternates. Adam and Susan Withers have not posted bond, so they remain in the Pickaway County Jail when they are not in court. Court resumes again tomorrow morning. Live on your side in Circleville, I'm Tom Bosco, ABC 6 News.